Hello guys, now this is the Samsung A71. Now let's unbox this device. So what makes the Samsung A71 special? Well, the first thing you will notice is the big display. It comes with a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display with a screen-to-body ratio of 87%. It has a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels, and it's protected with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. Guys, the display of this device is simply fantastic. Consuming media on this device is mind-blowing. Open YouTube, set the resolution to 1080p, and be prepared to get immersed. This display is simply brilliant. The 32 megapixel camera punch hole doesn't get in your way when you're consuming media. You will hardly notice it's there. Most people complain that Samsung devices are expensive, myself included. But you know what? With a display like this, it's easy to see why it's expensive. No other smartphone manufacturer does displays like Samsung. They don't even come close. Now, another reason why the Samsung A71 is a bit pricey, it's the battery it's packing. It comes with a 4500 mAh battery bundled with a 25 watts fast charger. This combination gets you faster charging time and a long battery life. Now, this device is big, but it isn't big for nothing. Under the hood, there is a Snapdragon 730 chipset. It's an 8nm chipset. It's a very capable, fast, and it's a power-efficient processor. The Snapdragon 730 chipset can handle anything you throw at it. Gaming on this device is smooth thanks to the processor and the Adreno 618 GPU. This device can handle games like PUBG without breaking a sweat. Oh, and the Samsung A71 comes with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of ROM. It's a UFS 2.1 storage, so it's really fast. You can expand this device with a 512GB memory card. Now with the Samsung A71 with 6GB of RAM, you can lock an app, so when you close all the apps to free up some RAM, it doesn't close the app you locked. Now let me quickly touch on the design of the Samsung A71. The Samsung A71 is made from what Samsung calls glastic. It's a combination of plastic and a thin layer of glass. The call quality on this device is good. The speaker is alright. It's not the loudest out there, but it's alright. Now the Samsung A71 comes with Android 10 with Samsung One UI 2.0. Now since the device is tall, Samsung made it easy to activate the one-hand mode. If you have small hands, this feature will make the Samsung A71 bearable. You also have an inbuilt screen recorder. You have dark mode. You have dual messenger, which allows you to sign into a second WhatsApp, Facebook, or Telegram account. These are features present on the Samsung A71, and you don't get it on stock Android. Now, to unlock the Samsung A71, you can use the in-display fingerprint scanner. It's really fast, at least it's faster than the Samsung A51 and the Xiaomi Mi A3 for sure. You can also use the face unlock feature, the PIN, pattern, and password to secure your device. Now, moving to the cameras. At the front, you get a 32 megapixel front-facing camera, and here are some of the samples taken with a front-facing camera. Hello guys, so here's a video from the front-facing camera of the Samsung A71. Right now I'm in my studio. There's lights, so this is what you expect when you're in a properly lit environment. So what do you guys think about the video quality coming out from the front-facing camera? The front-facing camera records in 4K, which is pretty impressive. Now switching to the rear camera, you have a quad camera setup. You have a 64 megapixel main camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera, and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. Here are some of the images captured using the rear camera of the Samsung A71. And here's a video from the rear camera of the Samsung A71. It shoots in 4K, but right now it's at 1080p. And at 1080p you get stabilization. So when I run, the footage should be stable. And now this is me shooting in 4K. For videos, the rear camera can record in 4K as well, but you don't get stabilization when you're recording in 4K. And here's a video from the rear camera of the Samsung A71 in my studio where it's properly lit. So what do you guys think about the video quality coming out from the rear camera of the Samsung A71? Now, after using the Samsung A71, it's hard to go back to a smaller device. The 6.7-inch display is simply phenomenal. If you love consuming media, playing games, browsing, chatting, this is the phone to get. This display is fantastic. As it stands, the Samsung A71 is the best mid-range device from Samsung. And if you want the best display on a mid-range device, the Samsung A71 is the phone to get. It also has decent cameras that take good pictures and videos and a very good battery that can take you the entire day. Now let's talk about the cons of the Samsung A71. I'm not totally sold on the arrangement of the rear cameras. I actually prefer the arrangement of the cameras on the Samsung S10 or the S20 Ultra. Another con of the Samsung A71 is the price. But the thing is, it has the best display among all the mid-range devices. Now, should you buy the Samsung A71? Well, if you have the cash for it, go ahead. It's the best mid-range device from Samsung. You can check out the links in the description if you're interested in picking up the Samsung A71. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys soon. Valo, signing out.